Hello, everyone, and welcome to our weekly winery update. I'm your host, Amanda.
Hi, I'm Paige.
Paige, what are you sipping on tonight?
So there was a bottle of Diamond that was hanging out around the winery, so I'm sipping on a little bit of that. How about you?
Was that the holiday wine that we had? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good.
Tonight, I went a little fancy. I got these, I don't know if you can see them. There's cherries. I made an old-fashioned. So
They look like little blueberries in there.
Yeah, they're really dark cherries. So there's cherry and orange and bitters, and then just Sprite and alcohol. So I wanted to make this with the Finally Friday. Have you tried that yet? So it's an old fashioned.
No, not yet.
Yeah, you can make an old fashioned with the Finally Friday wine, but we didn't have any, so I had to settle for some. I think it was Jack Daniels.
Dang it.
So I'm sipping on an old fashioned tonight.
Switch it up.
Mm-hmm. Let us know in the comments, guys, what you're sipping on. We've got an exciting week, which it's already been an exciting week. Yesterday, we got a really big delivery. So I don't think we've talked about this on the update before, but we actually got a grant from the state. It was a contest that they did about innovation, and we received a grant. It was the We're All Innovating contest, and we were awarded a grant because of the Taste at Home kits. These awesome guys right here. And so the state gave us a grant for, and so we needed to spend it on things related to that. And so because of that, I purchased some shiny new tanks last year, and they finally arrived yesterday. And so I've got a picture with them here. We'll bring up. These tanks are huge. So each one of them can hold 2,000 liters. And I should know the math in my head here, but so 2,000 liters should get you about 2,700 bottles of wine. So these tanks are double the size of what one of these is double the size of our biggest tank that we used to have. And we got 4 of them in yesterday. So these 3 we have up on the one wall. And then the 4th tank actually has a chilling unit hooked up to it. And so we have somebody coming tomorrow who's going to hook that tank up to our special glycol chiller. And the wine that will go into that tank can then get chilled so that hopefully the wine diamond crystals will form in the tank. And so that tank we don't have together yet, and we'll be posting some pictures and videos here of our new tanks. But it was very exciting that we got this grant from the state, and we have been in desperate need of some bigger tanks. And so it was perfect timing and a great excuse to get the tanks with the grant money that came in. So it was like way better than Christmas Day yesterday.
My favorite part is the giant hole in the bottom that James is going to have to go through to clean them.
Yeah, these tanks, because they're so much bigger, they have like manholes in the bottom so that when you ferment the grapes with the skins and the seeds, it's really hard to get that stuff out of the bottom of the tank. So these have this giant manhole that you can open up and shovel the skins and seeds out of the tank. And so, yeah, I don't know. we're trying to decide if any of us at the Timber Hill staff would fit through the giant manholes, and we're thinking Frankie. She's probably our best bet. So maybe we can convince Frankie to give it a try this weekend.
We'll definitely get a video of that.
Yeah, if it works out, I don't know. It's a big spot, so we'll see. Ooh, we've got a couple of questions. Melissa wants to know what we're going to put in them first. So we actually still have some juice that is waiting for us in New York. So we need to be getting in more Concord and Niagara and Diamond. And so hopefully we will be filling all of them very soon, because we are starting to run low on some favorites. And we also have some that are sold out right now. And so we are hoping to get them filled up here really soon with some of our, I think James likes to call them the big hitters, the Throwback Thursday, Wine Wednesday. All of the quote unquote big hitters will be the first ones to warm up the tanks. And then we'll see. Then hopefully this fall, we'll be able to fill them with grapes that are fermenting, since they're much better designed for that than our current tanks.
Well, and where will they be this fall? Oh, they're staying there. We're doing production there. Dang it.
Yeah, Trisha asked, whose job will it be to transport them to the new winery? As of right now, our plan is to keep production where it is. I don't think that we're going to be able to move production, at least not in 2021. And I don't know, 2021 is going to be crazy enough. I think the plan for right now for the new land is to hopefully just get a building up to move the tasting room and retail part to our new land as soon as possible. And then production will probably have to stay put, just because it's a lot easier to move tables and chairs than it is to move those giant wine tanks. And it takes a little bit more special layout too than what we're going to need for the tasting room. So I think as of right now, the tanks are going to be staying put for at least a year, if not 2 or 3. Let's see if we've got any other questions here. And ooh, Christy is drinking some caramel apple from the Christmas box.
Yeah.
Lots of congratulations on the grant. Thank you so much, guys. It was exciting. That was, I think, the first time I've done a grant competition. Now we got to start getting into more of those. So that was the excitement that we've had so far this week, but we have more exciting things coming.
Yeah, we've got Wino Bingo on Friday for a Grace. We're so excited to have them back. They're such a good organization. They're a hospice organization, and then they do a lot of other things for the community as well. You should definitely, if you're not going to come into the winery, you should definitely at least jump on the Facebook Live they were going to have, so you can listen to them kind of just go over what they do and play bingo with us if you want to. But it is this Friday at 6:00. So either come on into the winery. I think our reservations are almost full or full. So if you didn't make a reservation, you can always play online too. So 6:00 Friday, Wino Bingo, Grace. They're awesome.
And so if they're playing virtually, the link to the bingo cards is in the event description. That's the best way to access those, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. Or you can message us and it'll send you the link there too. I know last time a Grace was supposed to come call Wino Bingo, we ended up having to go virtual only because we got so much snow 2 weeks ago. So
yeah, that was that crazy night that it was like sleet and snow and just wet and ice, and it was. And the girl who was going to call for Grace lives in Rockford, so her boss is like, please don't go. But she was such a good sport about it. She called online, and it was still really cool. So
yeah, it still worked out, and we had quite a few people join us online too. So hopefully, fingers crossed, the weather will cooperate and we'll be able to have it in person and virtual on Friday. And Melinda asked if we're gonna have both tasting rooms open or just the one at the big one at the new place. So there's all these stupid legal rules, laws about that. And so we actually can only have one tasting room if we're going to stick with Timber Hill Winery. And so we will definitely be closing down the current location once we open the new location. So unfortunately, we can't have two, but it kind of works out because honestly, we really need what is currently the tasting room we need for production and storage. So especially now that these new tanks came in, that room seems to be filling very fast.
They're definitely the tallest thing in there. So it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, you guys, if you come to the winery, you can take the self-guided tour and make your way to the restroom or just peek your head around and see the new tanks next time you're at the winery. And yeah, they're pretty impressive. It kind of transformed the production room, I think. So. Ooh, Alexis says we're supposed to be getting a lot of snow tomorrow and Friday. Hopefully it all comes tomorrow on Thursday and no snow on Friday.
Or earlier in the day, so there's time to plow before bingo.
Yep, that works. All day Thursday into Thursday night, and then Friday's going to be just a beautiful day. Mm-hmm. So we've got that bingo going on Friday. Then we are going to have book club coming up here soon. So I want to talk about that because if you guys have not either downloaded or gotten the book from the library or anything, you're going to want to. I was really skeptical. So the book for this month, it's The Book of Lost Names by Kristen Harmel. And book club is going to be on January 28th. So this book takes place mostly in France and during World War II. And I'm not like a big history person. And so I contemplated not reading this book, and it just didn't sound like something, being someone who is not very big into history, it didn't sound like something that I would be interested in. But I really wanted to go to book club and decided that I'd listen to it, and it has been amazing. So it's The Book of Lost Names. It's about a woman who was in France, in Paris, and she was Jewish and her family was separated, and it's a whole thing. And she is forced to flee and create herself a new identity. And I don't want to get into it too much, but it has actually been an extremely good read. I was listening to it right before our live tonight, and I probably will listen to it some more here before I go to bed. And it's made my commute nice and short. So if you can make it for book club, we're going to be in person on January 28th at 6 p.m. The book, again, is The Book of Lost Names, and hopefully you can find a copy at the library and join us. And if you are busy that night, definitely recommend reading that one still. It's surprisingly really good. My mom, too, she was a little skeptical, but she's the one who convinced me. She's like, I wasn't sure, but it's really good. And she was right, of course.
Oh, Mom.
Moms are always right. So, Sarah commented on my hair color. I've got a pink hue going on in my hair, guys. This isn't like some weird lighting. Thank you, Sarah. We've got book club going on. Then we've got some other stuff coming soon too. Paige, you want to talk about some of the fun Valentine's events?
Yeah, so we have the Valentine's dinners that we're going to have. So Anytime Catering is going to be boxing up some dinners and bringing them over. And you can either choose to just take the box. The dinner will be very nicely packaged and you can take it home with you and enjoy it with your family there, or you can make a reservation and actually eat it at the winery. So we have a couple of options. You can have, the first one is 2 dinners and a bottle of wine of your choice, and that one's $50, or you can do a dinner for 4, so like more of a family style, and that one is 4 dinners, a bottle of wine, and then 2 sodas. So it's going to be awesome. I'm so excited about it. The dinners include lasagna, California vegetable blend, garlic bread, salad with your choice of dressing, and then a mini bundt cake. So really, really good stuff. So I'm very excited about that. So either you can order it and then also make a reservation if you want to hang out and eat at the winery, or just pick it up and take it home and enjoy it at home. And then we've also got our cookie decorating kits. We paired with Haley Sweets and Treats in Janesville, and she has made these. There's a picture there of these super cute cookie decorating kits. You'll get the plain sugar cookies and then some frosting and some decorations, and then you'll get a card for a free glass of wine. So you can either make a reservation and decorate your cookies in the winery in the tasting room, or you can take it home and then just have the glass wine card to use whenever you want to. So those are some things that we're doing for Valentine's Day. The Haley's cookies, you can choose to pick them up either the weekend of January 23rd or the weekend of February 13th. So when you go to order them, it'll give you the option on which one you want to choose. And then, the Valentine's dinner, you can choose to pick up either February 13th or February 14th, and then make your reservation. So I'm very excited about that. I love that we're doing like event kind of things at the winery again. So yay.
Yeah, it's almost back to normal, like having cookie decorating classes and dinner. Just it's the new way of doing it, where people can take it to go, or
yeah, whatever you're comfortable with.
Mm-hmm. And of course, everything's got to include some wine.
Of course, it makes everything better.
Yep. I do think our Valentine's domes are booked up that whole weekend. So you might be starting a wait list here, but we'll see. And I think, Paige, are the weekends pretty much filling up on the domes, at least for Saturdays? Where are we at with?
Yeah. So I was just looking today, and I think our Saturdays are full until like February 20th. We have some availability on Sundays, and then some on Fridays also. The Fridays, the 6 p.m. domes on Fridays are pretty much full until mid-February also. But just check it out. You can always look on our website and see what's available. There'll be all the available times will be there when you try to make a reservation. So just keep up with it. And if you want to be put on a wait list for any certain day or any certain time, you can always either Facebook message us or call us and let us know, and we'll put you on a wait list. Because we do some, not very many, but we do get some cancellations.
Yeah, I would say we get one like every other weekend or so, with everything going on, and plus the weather too. Sometimes people don't want to brave the snow, but then other people are just here in town in Milton and can make it out. So we've got the domes are booking up, and if you want to join us, we do still have the happy hour deal going on. So because Saturdays are filling up and eventually weekends in general just are pretty full, you can take advantage of the promo code. It's just happy hour, no numbers or anything, all one word. And then so on Wednesday and Thursday, you can book 11 to 5, and that'll give you half off the dome rental. So normally it's $50, and if you use happy hour, it's only $25. And then on Fridays, you can use it from 11 to 4. So that's a good way. I would love to just take it like tomorrow. Maybe I'll come and work it from the domes tomorrow.
There you go.
Well,
Take a half day.
yeah. With that promo code, I think they're getting pretty booked up, especially in the afternoons on weekdays too. So make sure to take advantage of that. Like I said before, maybe your kids need a field trip. They can come see the new wine tanks and learn a little bit about science, and mom can drink some wine in the dome. Mom
Perfect.
and dad or whoever. Whoever's doing the homeschooling, although it sounds like some of the schools might be starting to go back. So then once the kids do go back, you can come and just celebrate.
Yeah. Working from home, working from dome.
Ooh, looks like Krista's got a dome booked on Friday, and she says, if you're working Friday, join me at noon. I know this weekend there were so many domes that I just wanted to crash, because whenever you bring drinks and food and stuff out there and like there's a fun group out there, it's like, oh, can I just like there's a chair open. I'm always just like, can I just sit and hide in the dome with you guys, because they're having so much more fun. And this past weekend, it was very busy. So if you did come visit us this weekend, thank you so much for being patient and putting up with the insanity that the winery was. We were very grateful and appreciative to get all the press that we did between the Gazette and Channel 3, but that brought in, I think, a lot of new faces. And so we were swimming in some deep water this weekend, I think. It was pretty crazy. So
there was a birthday party in the dome tonight, and I definitely wanted to join that. That looked like they're having lots of fun.
Oh, yeah. But we've had a lot of birthdays and a couple of proposals. I still want to see the photos from these proposals that have happened.
Those are so awesome. I love it when there's a proposal.
Yeah. So, well, my birthday's coming up here next month, so maybe I'll have to do a birthday party in the dome.
There you go. Not a proposal?
No, I could propose to Miko, my dog. I think that would be the only man that my husband would be okay with me proposing. He wouldn't mind. Oh, Trisha says I can crash in her dome. Oh, Melinda's doing drinks in the dome to celebrate her kids going back to school. That's awesome. Oh, Heather has a great question. She wants to know if there is Coronication left. So right now, Coronication, that's our wine of the month. Let me pull up the photo of it here. It is a pineapple coconut sweet white wine, and it's really fun. I actually have a bottle still sitting here, and somehow I have not drank this yet. We've got a little QR code on the back here that you can scan, and it pulls up a video of the beach and everything. And this wine is for herd pickups only for the month of January. So once the month is over, then we'll see how many bottles are left over from people who maybe just picked up different things, or, we'll see. So if you are a Doe member, you can get 1 bottle of it, $1.02, trophy $4. And so for right now, we're limiting it to pickups only, so that we can make sure everyone who has one to pick up for sure gets one, because that's something we definitely don't want to come to like a week or 2 from now and not have any for herd members who didn't make it in until the last week of the month. So, oh, Melinda says so delicious. Yeah, a lot of people have been drinking their Coronication at the winery.
Amber made a good point. She said proposals are great as long as she says yes. That's true. I think we've had a lucky streak so far, and I think everyone has said yes. So It's the Domes. They're lucky.
So the one guy who's watching this,
yeah,
you need to propose still.
Reserve the dome.
Do it we've had a proposal inside the winery too, and she said yes. So I think we are a lucky place. So if you're thinking about proposing and you're not quite sure what her answer or their answer will be, then do it at the winery.
Do you think any of our Valentine's Day domes are planning on proposing?
I don't know.
If you are, you should let us know.
Yeah.
Not on the comments because your girlfriend will probably see it, but
Send
give
us
us
a
a call.
message.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to come up with a proposal package.
Ooh, that'd be awesome.
Like a special bottle of Sunday Fun Day with a label that says she said yes. Or
That would be cute. A little diamond on it. We've got the chocolate lava cakes that are going to be in our Valentine's Day domes. So we should have them year round and have them for proposals always.
Yep. And just for employees too, right?
To munch on.
We need to do some product testing and, figure out and make sure that those chocolate lava cakes are going to taste good. I think we better do some testing ahead of time. Oh, Alexis wants to know on the proposals if they let us know ahead of time. We've had both ways. There was one proposal that they just like when they were done, they came inside and they were like, they just got engaged. We had no idea. But then the one, they had the photographer come, didn't they?
Yeah, they had a professional photographer come and they had balloon bouquets. And I want to see those pictures. I'm very excited about that one.
Yep. So it's gone both ways, Alexis. Some have let us know and some have surprised us too. So Gary says he's already married and he's probably the one guy watching. So judging by our Facebook analytics. Oh, Melinda's asking about the cupcake decorating classes. We'll have to get another one of those on the schedule here too.
Yeah, we had a similar, it was a kit, the cupcake decorating kit. So it was similar to the cookies. So we'll have to, get another one of those.
Yep, we're looking to do a few more events here and just on a smaller scale. We're also going to be talking with some people and organizing another board painting because I was talking with Trisha earlier this week and was getting teased again about my plain wall behind me. So I need to make a board to go up behind here.
Or you could have a fun background like a beach vacation or I don't know. I just have curtains, so it's really
her friend suggested that I do curtains too, and so maybe I need to find out what kind of curtains you've got hanging up there so I can hang those same kind behind me so it looks like we're
just in the same place.
But hopefully we'll get some board painting on the schedule. And if you guys have any event ideas, like Melinda mentioning the cupcake decorating, we love hearing your ideas too. So, and then fingers crossed before we know it, we're going to be back on the patio with live music and
I've been scheduling the live music and it just makes me miss summer and the patio and having the live music out there. So I'm already looking forward to it.
Yeah. And then maybe we need to do like a big vine planting event. Everybody can come and plant their own vine.
Bring a shovel.
Yeah. But it should be a good week. I'm excited with Grace coming in for Wino Bingo. Last week, Family Feud Trivia was really fun. We had a couple teams joining in person and online. And so I know already a couple teams have signed up for next week. So Family Feud Trivia will be next Friday. And if you want to come join us at the winery, I would recommend making a reservation sooner than later since we've already got a couple teams signed up.
Yeah, we've got teams signed up through a couple weekends in February already. So make those reservations for sure.
Yeah. Well, I think that's all we've got for tonight. It's been a busy week, and Paige and I got our workout in, moving those big tanks. Just her and I lifted them. We didn't have James help
Yeah.
or anything.
James watched. He delegated, like, point out things and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily, he doesn't watch this, so he will never know I said that.
This will be the one time he actually watches. So we're hopefully going to see you guys soon. And I like Melinda's idea that everybody gets a glass of wine for planting the grapevine. So we'll start planning all that here next. All right. I don't have a wine glass tonight. It's weird.
Your ox glass. I don't mind, like invisible.
All right, everybody. Cheers. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you soon.
Cheers.